Hi, I'm Linda from paperboutiquewithlinda.com, and today I want to do a quick video to show you the cutest mini album ever. This mini album is made out of a sheet of 12 by 12 inch paper, and you can find many variations of this album posted on the internet, but I like the one made by Sandy at Sandy's Crafty Creation. She also made a snap guide that I will link to below. I made one change to her album and I want to share with you what I did. So be sure to check out her snap guide. It's so easy to follow. Let's go ahead and take a look at this mini album. And I did use a lot of magnets to secure it, and it's only one sheet of paper. Let me go ahead and open it, and each one of these flaps is secured with a magnet. And I'll open it all the way, and there's a little pocket there, and there's a cute little mixer and stand. And I want to show you this. I'm going to hold this up too to kind of make sure you can see that. But while I have it open, I wanted to show you that I used this cute little Spellbinders die set for the mixing bowl and the mixer and the spatula and the whisk. And then let me show you the back of this. There's a little pocket here, and then you just fold it up like this. Well, let me just leave it open again. I'll leave it open and then just flip it over so you can really see the back of it. I just love how this turned out. And then when you're done, all you do is just close it back up. And you can probably hear all of the magnets snapping closed. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and then we'll get back together and I'll show you really quickly how to assemble this. This album is designed to be made with a tag from the Graphic 45 large tag album. I tried to buy one locally, but I didn't have any luck. I did not want to wait for my order to come, so I made my own tag. What I did is I used my silhouette machine, and this is the number of the image that I cut. What I did is I rounded the corners just a little bit on my tag using the software, but you don't even have to worry about that. You could just cut a square tag. The real key is that this tag needs to measure, because it needs to be the same size as a Graphic 45 tag, 3.875 by 8.75. Or like I said, you can purchase the Graphic 45 tag album large. And all I did, the software rounded the corners. You could use a corner rounder to round your tag. You could leave it square. It's just very versatile. You could cut something out using your Cricut machine as well. After I did that, let's just bring in my scoreboard here so I can show you where I scored everything. After I did that, I scored this at 2 inches, and I think that, let me move that down. Scored it at 2 inches. Then I scored it at 5 3/4 and 6 inches, and then I just went ahead and folded it along the lines. Now for this demonstration, I used the cardstock, the craft cardstock, and that's what the Graphic 45 would look like. But when I designed my mini album, what I did is I just cut the tag out of black so it would match. So that's what makes it so versatile. Next, you're going to need a sheet of 12 by 12 inch paper. And you're going to cut it 10 1/4 by 12 inches. You can't see the rest of the paper because it's off the screen. But it's 10 1/4 by 12 inches. Then you're going to score this at 2 1/4 on your 10 1/4 inch side, 2 1/4 and 6 1/4. And don't worry about these measurements. They're all in the snap guide. That will be part of my blog post, and I'll also link it down in the video description. So once you do that, you're going to turn it clockwise, and then you're going to score at 3 7/8, 4 1/8, 8 inches, and 8 1/4. And I know these score lines are kind of hard to see. Then what you're going to do, this is the 2 1/2 inch line. That's the top of your mini album. So you see these little rectangles, and I'll show you a better picture in just a moment. You just cut out on the top of these rectangles and on the bottom. Let me bring it in a better example to show you. So what I did is I went ahead and cut out the rectangles, and I think you can see those. I got a little carried away here and sliced into this, so you need to be careful. This one I'm just using for a demo, so I won't actually make a book out of it. I cut about a 1/2 inch off the top of this flap, and then I rounded all of the top flaps with just my corner rounder from Crocodile Corner Chomper from We Are Memory Keepers. So that's what I used for that. It is a super, super simple. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take this tag, and all you're going to do is where you fold it in the back, use glue, or you can use like a really heavy duty like score tape. And then you're going to put it right down. And this is what's important. The second fold line there, you're not going to want to cover it up, because if you do, it's not going to fold. So you're going to want to glue it right to that fold line. And let me show you why. Then you're going to put a little bit of glue or just around the sides of this to make the pocket. Okay, once you have that down, then all of these, this is why you've got to watch that little score line, because this is a little area where all of these pages are going to fold up into. And that's your finished tag album. But I want to share with you just a couple of other things, and this will all be in the snap guide as well. What you'll want to do before you cover these with your papers is you're going to want to make sure that you've got your magnets. I used 2 magnets here, and then I used a magnet here, and then a magnet here, a magnet, 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 and then when you close it, I had 2 magnets here. And I am totally addicted to these basic grays. These are the small magnetic discs. And really, that is how easy this mini album is. And now that you've seen that, I just want you to, I want to open it up and just show you one more thing. This is the tag, and then this is that little pocket I did, and then I just cut a little insert. And there's magnets all the way through this. And then it just closes up, and it finished. It is the cutest little project. Well, I would like to thank you for watching, and please visit me at paperboutiquewithlynda.com, and have a great day. Bye-bye.